wear my heart on my sleeve, no. Look at what you did to me, baby. Since I met you, my dog say I ain't been the same. Honestly, it's probably true, but I don't feel ashamed. Something about you makes you different, different from the rest. I can't ignore this inclination to get this off my chest. I need you. You've got a hold of me. Can you come close to me? 'Cause I need you. Cupid is poaching me. Something's come over me. I didn't want it. There's been a change. All of a sudden I can't get you off my brain. Now that I'm on it, I gotta say, I kinda like where this is headed. Can you tell me that you feel the same?
Yeah, baby, do you feel the same? If I gotta sit down, would you still remain? Would you leave cause I'm thugging in the field with game? Always going on the grind cause there's bills to pay. If I give you everything, would you still complain? Or when the time gets tough, is you built for rain? Go a day without texting, would you feel some way? Keep it 100, baby, I'ma keep it real the same. Girl, you know you the baddest with no filter, babe. Only like real niggas, she don't deal with lanes. That mean I'm just your type, what's the deal, lil' babe? Late night on a mission, know the drill, lil' babe. Say, toot that thing close, I'm tryna feel, lil' babe. Going hard like if I was on a pill, lil' babe. Make you bow, baby, I'ma throw your fears away. You been hurt, baby, let me wipe your tears away. Let you know how I feel, about as clear as day. Ride with me, baby, love it how I steer this way. Gas enough for you, I'ma switch gear this way. Destination love making, girl, I'm here to stay. Finna get straight to it, I ain't here to play. Protect and provide, right here is safe. Together we evolve, life here is great. So I ain't really got no type of fears to say.
Boxing family.
I hate that, man.
My older brother, you know, being Samson, he was, you know, this is Samson's little brother. So
we already started. Sorry, y'all. Y'all came in hot. You came in hot. We have been hot here. We're coming to you live from CHAMPS Gym. Two boxing families have formed a partnership, and they have this beautiful gym. We will get to them, as you can see right behind us. Budah Boxing. If you've ever heard of Samson, that is exactly the family we're talking about. If you ever heard of Norm Thompson, that is not the family we're talking about. That's a singing family. But this is the fighting side of the Thompsons. Right here, we got brothers here. We'll get to talking to them. But if you wouldn't mind, let's go down the line and introduce yourselves and how you guys are connected to this gym. And then also tell us a little bit about your family background. On this show, we like to tout our Polynesian heritage. So if you wouldn't mind telling us your mom's side, your dad's side, and what island you guys call home. We'll start all the way from the end and just work our way this way. Hand him the mic. Yeah, please.
Good. Yeah, my name is Kaimahi Thompson. I usually leave the family explanations to my brother. He's the oldest. He's got the birthright. Also comes with the responsibilities of that. But we all grew up in Sandy, Utah.
Yeah, so my name is KJ Thompson. So our family is the Thompsons from Laie. So originally from Samoa, but when they migrated over, they settled in Laie, one of the first of 5 Samoan families in Laie. So that's where our family comes from. So that's my papa's family, the Thompson side. My grandma's side, she is a Maori lady from New Zealand. So she immigrated here probably in the 60s. She came here for school, and then she's been here ever since. And she's still proud of her Kiwi heritage. She's still a New Zealand citizen. So
Warrior Nation, the fighting's in your blood.
Yeah, she's holding on to that Kiwi national status. So.
Yeah.
My name's Clark Thompson. I'm the youngest of all the Thompson brothers, and I've just been training for the past couple of years, and that's how I met my coach.
my name is Shane Pauha. My dad's name is Shane Pauha. He is from Ha'ano, and my mom is from Nakolo. And my sister over there can fact check me if I said that wrong. And I was born here in Salt Lake City, Utah, though. My parents migrated over here to the States in the 80s, 70s, and California. And then when they moved to the Utah in 80s, this is where I was born.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for the introduction. You know, recently I was on social media and I saw this meme, this dude. It made me think about you guys. This guy was driving around Southern California. Fades. Now I'm 54. I had no idea what the heck fade was. I had no idea that there were these things called friendly fades where you call people out and you go, I had no effing idea what this was. But there's this guy going around asking for fights. That's what fade is, right? Am I friendly fade means, hey, I want to go to the neighborhood and challenge somebody. This is ridiculous, right? So let's start there. Your background as a boxer or having boxing in your family, what were some of the pressures? Was there pressure to go train? Was there pressure to be around boxing? Was there pressure to like boxing? Anyone can answer. It was short. Yeah.
Me growing up in a boxing family, there was that pressure of, I wouldn't call it pressure. At first, I wanted to be like my brother, be like my dad, following their footsteps. But then exposed, to friends in the neighborhood, and they're like, oh, you're a boxing family? Okay, this guy's from this neighborhood. You're going to fight for us? And I'm like, I didn't sign up for this, and my dad's going to kill me when he finds out. But just growing up, being Polynesian, we like to test each other and kind of a rite of passage, but at the end of the day, it was all love.
It's the craziest thing. You've not gone. Well, we've all heard the stories, right, with neighborhoods, rival gangs, or sometimes you got to walk across somebody else's neighborhood, rival neighborhood, and sometimes you might have to put your hands up. It sounds like just being from a boxing family, almost like them old kung fu movies, huh? You offended my teacher this time, right? And then it's like every dojo has its own master, its own style. Is that what I'm hearing? Was it like that?
I don't know. We were pretty safe in Sandy. I don't know.
Wow, he's in Sandy.
Being the youngest of 3 older brothers and 1 sister that was meaner than all my older brothers, I had to fight for my life. I had to fight for every day for my food. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up scrappy. Okay. These ones, I don't know.
Wait, for the 3 of you, raise your hand if you're training to fight. Only one of the 3.
Yes,
That's what he says. I got to fight for everything. It's obviously at an early age, you guys knew that combat sports was going to be part of your life. Did your families say not to do any other sports, or did they encourage you? Was it something like, what, boxing is going to be here when you come back. Go explore the world. Was there that freedom for you guys?
Absolutely. I think that's been one of the greatest things and lessons we've taken from our parents is it doesn't necessarily matter what we got into as long as we gave it our all. So we've got football players, rugby players, wrestlers, fighters, all in the family.
What do you got, Samoan?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we're doing, but if we weren't giving it our all, that's when we had problems. That's when it was a problem.
I love that theme. I've heard that theme also through Shona's family, giving it your all. I want to take a break here. When I come back, I would love for you guys to share your very first memory of boxing, because in my household, we weren't allowed to stay up late. And so we had to sneak up and climb up the stairs and pretend like we fell asleep so that we could watch whatever. I thought my dad was watching wrestling. Because I was a big wrestling fan. They were watching boxing, and they didn't want no kids around. They were like, shh, get away. So let's talk about your earliest memory of boxing when we come back. Don't move a muscle. We're live from Champs Gym. It's the Thompson and Pauha family together. Yep, forming a partnership. We'll be right back.
Cause I'm ready to ride.
because Jake Paul's like a man.
Yeah.
He's got muscles. Anyway. Hey, Talofa, welcome back. We are stirring the pot already over here with our boxing families, the Thompson family and the Boa family. We are live at Champs Gym. We are on location. It's Big Budah's Lounge. Budah's Lounge, everyday people. We have our brothers. We were just talking right before you guys came on. I asked these guys a question about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Where do you guys fall in that? Is it going to help the sport? Will it help the sport a tiny bit? Is it more help than hype, or is it really money grabbing hype more than helping the sport? Where do you guys fall in that? Kawhi, you're a fighter. Let's go with you. Let's start with you. You're a fighter.
I think it's a money thing, and it's kind of sad. I don't know, because it's a lose-lose for everyone involved. But
Explain.
if Jake Paul wins, you knocked out an old guy. If he loses, you lost to an old guy. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm not seeing their bank accounts, and money drives people to do insane things. So if the money's right, I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Shona, you are a boxing fan, number one, right? I don't want to put words in your mouth. What is your fear? Because Jake Paul is it's not like he's not going to do nothing, right? He can hit. He has arms. He's going to. What is your fear?
My fear is Mike comes out and gets hurt, knocked out. You know, to me, growing up, that's like one of my guys. That's my guy. We put him on the wall. You know, and to see a legend like that get hurt from a YouTuber, a rookie, a YouTuber. Even though he is taking it serious, he is getting the top training. A lot of people still don't give him the respect, but he is a real threat.
Okay, so what will it do, if anything, if Jake Paul does knock out Tyson, right? Will it do anything to the sport? Will it make fans be like, oh, hell no, we're going to MMA? What is your concern about that? Because he's new.
Yeah. I've never been asked more about a fight, to be honest. From the kids, the young teenagers, they're in here. Mike Tyson, some of them know of Mike Tyson because of Jake Paul, and I'm like, this is crazy.
They don't know the real Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
The 90s
Not the
Mike
scary
Tyson.
black towel wearing Mike Tyson.
And I'm like, wait, when were you born? They're like, 2008. I'm like, okay, never mind. But, you know.
Is the hype good for the sport?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
It would drive money, I don't know, long term, rather than just a one-time thing, and after that, everyone forgets it.
I'm afraid, you know, my fear is David Tua. David Tua sees this, and I'll have the same thing. Like, I don't know. I don't want the Palangi guy to knock out David Tua, right? You know, that's because he has such a legacy.
Yes.
So I'm afraid that he might feel some kind of way, want to come out of retirement.
I wouldn't mind seeing him and Mike Tyson.
Now, see, I can handle that. Yeah. I can handle that. But the new kid, will boxing gain fans? Will it gain respect if Jake Paul wins? Or how does boxing gain respect? Winning, Jake Paul winning or Tyson winning?
I'd say Tyson winning. Because most of the Jake Paul fans aren't real boxing fans. They're more just Jake Paul fans. And so if he wins, it's like, oh, boxing's easy.
Is Jake Paul the Taylor Swift of boxing?
Jake Paul's the Siane Poha of boxing.
Oh, wow.
He's not that good. Yeah, I would say he's the Taylor Swift of boxing.
Right?
No, okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can you just double check your connection on your mic?
That's hilarious.
Just leave it out. Let's leave it out of your pocket. Sorry. We're using Japanese microphones. We're Samoans. We are talking with the Thompson family and the Boa family. And this it's funny because as we sit here, and I asked you early on about boxing and MMA kind of, in my world, taking over boxing. But this boxing match, everybody's talking about. Like you said, little kids. I know even housewives. My mom remembers Tyson. And she would ask me, Oy na fuso Tyson. And I would explain to her, like, boy, P, why nga? You know, it's like, who's this little kid trying to step up to a legend like Mike Tyson, right? Yeah. I said, that's just the way things are, Mom. These days, little kids can get popular through social media, and they think they've gained experience, right, through that. I want to talk about the behind the scenes because that's where the two older brothers are working at. How has having a grandfather in boxing, having a family legacy in boxing, how's it helped you guys trying to structure or form the behind the scenes better for boxers and families? so that their experience is better?
Yeah, that's a good question. So with my papa, and I know this with Sione's father as well, even though I never knew Sione's father, they were two very similar men, you know, in that they cared more about other people than themselves. They made sure everyone else was taken care of. Very humble men, very kind men. They could both fight, that's for sure. But at the same time, you know, they were gentle giants, and they knew how to treat people. They knew how to carry themselves. They knew how to act, you know, and just, you know, having them on the wall and like seeing that, and I'm sure it's the same, or in fact, I know it's the same for Sione, but like, you know, just knowing that we built something that, you know, where their legacy can live on, it's pretty humbling, and it's also very motivating as well.
If you wouldn't mind, just as you touched something, I think that could be a great driving force for anybody in business or looking to establish the legacy of their family, right? Is that what you just talked about? It's man, I'm blown away. I can feel this wave of emotion just coming. It's not about making money. You need money to keep the lights on. But what I'm hearing from you guys and your families is that this is not, you're not trying. This is your regular resting heartbeat. We were born to do boxing, and it's just in our blood. Combat sports, because we're doing MMA, right? And I think the mantle that you guys have taken from your grandparents, from your fathers, is that this gift isn't just for us. We need to share this gift. I just want to take you back. When was the first time? Remember, we talked about this. I teased that we're going to talk about this. When you fell in love with boxing. For me, it was climbing up the stairs and sneaking in those views, thinking it was wrestling, and it turned out to be boxing. That's how I fell in love. Tell me about your first time experiences. How is boxing treated in your households? And what was your first experience?
Well, my first experience that I can remember is my older brother, Samson. We would go to the gym every day. I didn't even know we were going to the gym because he was a boxer or he was boxing. I just looked forward to going to this place. I had a couple friends there. I just want to play. I'm 3-4 years old. And then one of these times I like paid attention to what they were doing, and I was like, oh, he's boxing, he's training, this, that. And then like a week later we're at his fight, and I like really paid attention, and he knocked the guy out, and I was like, I want to do that. But this whole time I've been going to the gym with them every day, not really knowing what we were doing. And so I was kind of born into it. And that's my first memories is my older brother, Samson.
The knockout solidified.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quiet.
My first memories, I grew up watching pay-per-views. My dad and my grandpa would get the pay-per-view. And I remember not being too enthusiastic about it because it was like I was so little I couldn't understand. I thought it was just boring. So I never got into it when I was a kid, all growing up. And it wasn't until I served my mission and I came home from my mission. And sometimes when you have such a intense purpose every day, and then when you get that taken away from you, you kind of feel lost. And I was feeling lost, and then I decided, man, I need to get into shape. I'm feeling a little heavy, too much Fijian food in my life. And I ended up going to the gym, met Sione, and after only a couple weeks, I found myself in love with the sport. And I've been obsessed ever since.
Congratulations. Found
So
your purpose.
I got in late.
Yeah, you're here.
But I'm
It's
still
like
here.
Shoni and Josh Latofi. He got in late, but he likes him.
It's a new guy I just discovered.
It's okay.
I'll show you guys later. He's selling out concerts already. I discovered him.
So Kawhi being the youngest watching those pay-per-view fights, myself and my brother KJ, we also have another brother Cody, we're the older ones. So we were the ones behind the couch watching the pay-per-view fights. We'd come out, we had bathrobes that looked like the old school when they do their walkout song, have the hood on, everything be bouncing, getting warmed up. We would have those bathrobes on. We would act like we were the fighters coming out behind.
Get out.
And between the three of us, we only had one pair of boxing gloves.
Wow.
So whenever we would try to box, someone would get the left hand, the other person would get the right hand. And we're all right-handed, so the winner would usually get the left hand to try to balance it out. It's our other brother, Cody. He's twice our size. So he would always get the left hand, but we'd still lose to him, even with our right-handed gloves. So
Okay.
it was fun. It's a passion and watching, it's fun and passionate because it's man versus man, but yet there's still so much love for each other. As soon as that bell dings, that final bell, it's like it's done. You competed, you gave it your all. Hug each other, show that respect, and that's your job.
Yeah. You have a memory?
Yeah, I remember getting blasted by my younger brother Cody's left hand while I had the right hand. That's my memory. But yeah, just like Kamal, he said, we would be behind the couch, watching my dad and Papa and the uncles watching boxing, and we'd be watching all the old classics, Holyfield, Tyson, Bernard Hopkins, Del
Do you
Hoya.
remember where you were when the fight happened?
Yeah, we were watching it. We were watching it live. Yeah.
That is so crazy.
I remember when they canceled it, and we were like, "What? Boxing's over tonight?"
No, I know that. Oh man, I remember watching that thing, and we were just sitting around just like this. The kava was flowing, like, "Oh, can you just bend his ear?" Replaying it again the whole time. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. No, and here's the thing about boxing that I can't recall with MMA, and maybe that's just because I do love boxing first and foremost. I can recall all of the memorable matches. Thomas the Hitman Hearn, Sugar Ray Leonard, right? Sugar Ray, Roberto Duran. I mean, there's all these. I'm trying to think of maybe Anderson Silva. I mean, you know what I mean? They built it up, and I can't. But I have distinct memories of Sugar Ray Robinson because I've seen these fights, and I can't unremember them. But as I sit here and I've been to a lot of UFC fights, I don't have that same, man, I just figured I'm a boxing guy. Dang it. It just happened right here. I thought I was an MMA guy. I don't remember any UFC 205, but I could tell you about Tyson and Riddick Bowe.
Boxing needs to get back to that.
Jeez.
I think it's kind of lost its way from how it was in the 90s, 80s, 70s.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the MMA point of things, they're big, and they're the main thing right now. I would say, even over boxing, as bad as that hurts to say.
Yeah, okay.
They're still young though, so right now they're in their golden era. They just don't know it yet. Like where during that time, I wasn't born, but when the four kings, Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, Marvin Hagler. I could only imagine, like, while it was going on, did we know that was the golden era? Like, 10 years later, we're like, oh, we missed that. And so I would say UFC, they might be in their golden era right now. John Jones is comparable to like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
And it's like we're still so close to John Jones where we don't respect him as much as we do Muhammad Ali. Well, no one's Muhammad Ali, but in terms of skill-wise, he is their Muhammad Ali.
Do you think the MMA is really banking on the storylines? Because that's what I hear most of the storylines. When we're boxing, the storyline becomes second versus the pedigree and the skill of the boxer. Am I off on that?
No, I think you're right. I think MMA is built on stories and names, and sometimes boxing, like there's there's a small percentage that have names, and I box every day, and I love fighting, I love the sport, but I like try and get into it, and I don't know much people. But in MMA, like I could tell you the list of like who's where, who's ranked who, and I don't know. Sometimes it seems that boxing, they haven't been doing a good job of telling stories lately.
Yeah, I would say since HBO got out of the game, they used to do a
great
job
the
of
Friday night
stuff.
fights.
Yes.
I remember. You're right.
And so UFC, Dana White, he's a boxing guy. My brother really knows Dana White. Like they're in Vegas at the same time. So he took all that good from boxing, and now he's killing it with UFC, where boxing kind of doesn't tell that story no more. We knew everything of seeing Marvin Hagler in camp training, screaming war. We knew Mike Tyson up in the Catskill Mountains. I've never been to New York like that, but I know where he trained at Catskill, And so they don't tell the story.
It's almost like MMA took that the recipe that Rocky did in his movies, right? And they have applied it to their PR campaign and the way they tell stories. Where boxing looked at it like, nah, that's too cheesy, man. They ain't doing all that running and dun da da dun da da dun da da dun dun dun, right? Boxing looked at themselves and said, nah, that's too cheesy. Let's just focus on the skill. Let's focus on the boxers. Whereas Dana's taken the Hollywood approach and really focused on the storylines.
Yeah.
Man, these are some great conversations that we're having, man.
I mean, even UFC from like PFL and Bellator, it's so far past, UFC is so far past the other organizations just because they know how to tell a story.
We should be telling stories. Samoans and Tongans, we're wayfinders. That's what Rock said on Moana. We should be telling stories. Really quick, let's close out this part of the segment. We're going to take a break, play some music. Who's your favorite fighter? All-time fighter, MMA or boxing? We'll start down there. Don't even just off the dome.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh,
Nostalgic.
man, not the golden boy.
Max Holloway.
Woo! The blessed one.
Max Holloway again.
Okay.
Probably one of my sisters. No one hits harder than them.
Why you gotta make me change my mind, man? Yeah, I'm gonna go with my Auntie Ave. I'm gonna go with my Auntie Ave. Yes, those are our favorite boxers. You know what? In the comments, tell us who your favorite fighters are, who your boxers or MMA fighters are. We'd love to hear from you in the comment section. Please click, like, and share. What's the website if people want to learn more while we're still continuing the podcast? Send them to the website.
Yes, CHAMPSGymSLC.com.
All right, don't move a muscle. The brothers and Cousin Shorty's gonna be right back. Okay, see you in a little bit. Well, these are some real good conversations, man. We're talking like real sports and.
Young gonna now. Oh, younger, oh, now, I am gonna. Tabaco, tabaco, tabaco. Oh, tabaca, oh, namago. Oh, ousa la lawa, la koyau, la lawa koyau, la lawa koyau, asa la lawa, la lawa koyau. You must see what I do. Capena, oi capa ena agapena, capena, oi capa ena agapena, oi ausa la lawa koyau, la lawa
Salafai, welcome back to Champs Gym. We are live on location. Address, please. Who knows the address?
2710 South Lemel Circle.
That's the
South
money
Salt
guy.
Lake.
See, that's how you know the money guy right there. We just ended with talking about our favorite fighters, our favorite boxers. Since we are here, brand new gym, it still has that new car smell. You guys got to come and check it out. But you know, if you wouldn't mind, let's go down the line and talk about the different areas of the gym that you offer, maybe a service that you guys are each passionate about. You know, can we start here and we'll work our way down?
Yes.
Okay.
So my favorite, which is probably not going to be a traditional answer, but it's that ping pong table we have right over there. It's the Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinet we got up front. And we'll spend like hours after training just sitting there going at each other, unwinding, okay, claiming that it has something to benefit boxing, but yeah.
Hey, you just gotta be careful. If you beat this guy in ping pong, he'll beat you up in the ring.
Oh,
so it's a little catch-22 if you want to play him in ping pong.
I got you. Or any game, it sounds like.
Any game, yeah, any game. That's why I let him win all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What about you, man?
No, I like our ring and I like our bags the most. Our bags are super high quality. These are brand new bags, and man, I love whacking on those bags. Yeah. Really quick,
what is the feeling you take away after you've given it your all? Not you haven't half-assed your training. What's that feeling that you take with you when you walk out a good gym day?
Man, it's just satisfying. I feel like, just like going along with the legacy that we have here. When I come out of the gym, or if I'm walking out to a fight or anything, since I'm the youngest, it really feels like I'm standing on the shoulders of giants.
Oh.
And that's how I feel. And so when I get out of a good gym day, I feel, I don't know if this is the right word, but satisfied with my life. Yeah,
living your best life.
Living the dream. Living the dream.
I appreciate that.
So my favorite part about the gym would probably be like all the posters on the wall. We hand selected all the posters for reasons, and you know we've got all of our favorite guys. Some of the fights that you mentioned earlier, you know, we got Hearns and Leonard on the wall. We got all the best fights, all the promo posters, And I think we did it in a way that it's nice and it looks, it's not overbearing. It's nice and clean.
Well, definitely, you got inspiration all around the walls. How can you not want to, at least train, right? So thank you for sharing that. Appreciate that.
I love so many things about the gym. It's hard to just narrow it down to one. But if I could, I love the community that we have. Coming together with this gym has been an interesting ride in the sense of it first started when my younger brother, he was taking some fights, and me and my older brother KJ tried to tell him, hey, you got to keep your hands up, you got to do this, trying to be good older brothers, this is what you used to do when Dad would spank us. You block like this, you dodge like this, and whatnot. And he's very gracious about it, like, oh yeah, come show me at the gym, Wow. And so we went to the gym to go show him, and we took a beating. We took a beating so bad. And so that kicked the both of us into gear in the sense of we started going to the gym. We started training under Coach Gianni, just like, we can't let our younger brother beat us up, or at least know that he can beat us up. Yeah. We better get some skills. And with that, falling in love with that training aspect, feeling that community, feeling that love that we have, sharing it together, but also getting to exert all that energy in a sport like boxing, it's phenomenal. Yeah. You walk out, like Kawhi said, feeling like $1 million. You feel great about the whole thing, the experience, the culture, and then just spending time together, laughing at funny things you did, whether you took a shot to the face or whether you give like a little uppercut when you weren't supposed to or whatnot. It's great.
Man, there's a lot of things I love about the gym, but the one thing I don't like about the gym is our cardio room. Those assault bikes, they kill you. So if you think you're in shape, come down to our gym, check us out, and I promise you, those cardio bikes can make you feel like you haven't worked out a day in your life.
I love the assault bikes. A lot of people have knee problems as they get older. The assault bikes is fine. You still get that great workout of a long run that you can't do because of the knee problems, the ankle problems, whatever it may be. And not only that, but you get it in, like, you have to run like 30 minutes to have the same feeling of like a 10-minute assault bike.
No way.
No, I'm serious.
I don't even know what an assault. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. I'm telling you right now.
Johnny, come on, put us on. What is this assault?
Assault bike. So it's the bike you see, and it has like the fan as the wheel, and the harder you pedal, the harder it gets. Right. And so the more resistance it applies, the harder you pedal. Right. And so you're able to do 10 seconds of sprints with like 50 seconds of rest. 10 times you're smoked. And so that's why this guy, who's in shape, fights. His belt is on the wall. He's no joke, but he does not like the assault bike. Yeah. But I mean, like, for me, I'd rather do the assault bike and pedal than try to run. And
get it over quick. Yeah,
get it over quick. My knees still feel good. I could still go play pickleball if we were going to play pickleball, whatever.
Oh, so you're the one over there fighting. Wow. Don't y'all know he's not a pickleball player. He's a boxer. He's a real fighter, guys. Just kidding. It's not him. It's our other cousins. Anyway.
It's my Samoan side.
Whoa! They're right next to you. Let's talk about the two sides of what you guys got going on here. One, you can train like a fighter, the discipline of a fighter, but not necessarily compete. And then obviously there's a competing side. Let's talk about the competing side first. What can I expect there? If I am a young fighter, man or woman, a guy or girl, and I do want to try to jump into the ring and compete, talk about that side. How can I do that? Can I come here and get that?
Yes, you can come here and get that. And the difference, I've grown up in gyms my whole life, and so I took things that I like about gyms and things I didn't like about gyms we don't do here. And so, one, you're not going to spar on your first day, where other gyms where they're like, it's kind of a prove it. Like, you really want to do this? Hop up in there.
Pull the ear, huh?
Yeah, wow. Right? We know about that. I don't like doing that to people, and so we're learning. You got to show me.
Because I've been there. What he said, I've been there, man. I'm like, thank you. Someday I want to like pop it tight lumbar. Thank you.
I got you.
Thank you, man.
And so, one, before you even spar, we're gonna make sure you're capable of defending yourself. That's one. And so, two, once you do get to sparring, I'm filming you. We're kind of treating it like a football practice. Where in boxing, it's like, am I getting better? And coach is like, yeah, I promise. You don't know. And so the film don't lie. We take that same approach from huddle.
I like that.
When we're giving feedback weekly, and so we're seeing the improvements here. 1%, literally, we're just aiming for 1% every week.
On the other side, someone says, you know what, I don't want to fight, I don't want to compete, but I see how fit they are. Their physiques are amazing. I want to train like a fighter. Can you guys talk about that part?
Yes, and that's a majority of the people we have here. Our members are, they grew up and they want to try it. Never, they thought one thing. They only thought Rocky movie, like, I got to fight Clubber Lang, and so yeah. And so, they come in here and it's a great workout and they feel great and they're accomplishing stuff with alongside your peers and you're pushing each other and so. You don't spar, obviously, but you still get a great workout and still learn the great skills of like real boxing. I say real boxing, no disrespect to any other gyms who might just do like a straight cardio fitness boxing, but like you'll get the cardio and the fitness out of it with the real skills. And so we got moms, I got aunties, I got sisters in here, and they are, I wish I could show you some footage.
I got brothers in here.
You got brothers, But it's open to everyone. There's something here for everybody.
Now, from the four of you, what would you say to people that have had bad experience at gyms that say, I have walked into a boxing gym and all I see is testosterone and guys throwing weights around, trying to fight each other. That's not the environment. Could you talk about the softer side, the more family side, where your kid can get disciplined, your kid can learn something? What's that side? Preach to me.
And so, growing up, all us boys, we boxed. My dad was like, no to all of my sisters. Not because of the sport was hard. Yes, kind of, because the sport was a hard thing, and he doesn't want to see his daughters do that, but the environment of the gym that you grow up in. Yeah. It's like that men's locker room type of feel. And so that's one thing I didn't like, and I want this to be a safe space for people's sisters, wives, aunts, whoever, grandma. They come here, there's daughters, girlfriends.
Well, why y'all just look around?
You come here, they're safe. We're not. Our language is clean.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
No, that's something that I wanted to make sure I hit because people have preconceived notions about anything, right? And to hear that a lot of these boxing gym greats and have somebody may have had a bad experience, it's the new age. It's bright. It's not dimly lit. It's not smelly. It actually smells really nice in here. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't smell one dirty towel, one sock. I don't, and I've been in some boxing. I won't even say names right now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But can we take one more break? Let's take one more break. We'll come back in closing. I want to talk about, again, just wrapping things up. How can we sign up? What's upcoming for you guys? Can I have a drop-in? Is there an open house? Yes. I know you guys did a grand opening and all that, but I want to talk about how they can come and experience the space that you guys have created. I feel at home. And then also, if you guys were a fruit, what would be your favorite fruit and why? All next. Don't move muscle. Throw your teaser.
But you don't know me like I know me. Oh, don't let all of my yesterdays break your tomorrow, girl. That ain't your pain or baggage to borrow. You know I love that light in your eyes. Don't let it slip away, girl. 'Cause I'm all out of tears to cry. So why are yours falling when I'm halfway out and you're all in? Girl, you know I've done it before. Don't let my broken heart break yours. I push you away, you pull me back in. This isn't a game that you wanna win. The day that you met me, the damage was done. You deserve better, and I'm not the one. Don't let all of my yesterdays break your tomorrow, girl. That ain't your pain. Say it's on the bottle. You know I love that light in your eyes. Don't let it slip away, girl. I'm all out of tears to cry. So why are yours falling when I'm halfway out and you're all in? Girl, you know I've done it before. Don't let my broken heart break.
and welcome back. We are live at Champs Gym. Address one more time.
2710 South Lummel Circle, South Salt
And
Lake.
website.
ChampsGymSLC.com.
Very important. If you want to sign up, we just talked about that. But let's revisit something we talked about earlier because I think it's warranted. And I only saw this in one case. We talked about this right before we turned on the mics. Rage rooms, right? People go to rage rooms to smash computers and get their frustration out. When y'all got the same thing going on right here, and maybe that's not enough. Maybe we could say to a kid who has aggression, instead of a rage room, come here. And maybe you need to take it into a sport, not just train, because maybe we need to compete. How does that work out? How do we, can we use this as an avenue for those kids?
I think it's super important. I know me. I came home from my mission at 20, and I still needed that discipline. I still need that structure. I still need that purpose. And I wish I would have found something like that earlier. And the best thing about boxing over other team sports, especially as a young kid, is teaching you self-accountability. Sometimes on the football team or on the basketball court, you can kind of hide behind your teammates. And I feel like in boxing, it's on you.
Very nice. Yeah. Well, it'll show, right? How many times have you guys seen a match where the boxer didn't take it seriously and it showed in his cardio? And you hear the announcers, "Oh man, he looks horrible. He hasn't trained," and that happened. And so the training will show right away. Now, you guys have all have experience with football. What I wanted to ask, there is a level, right? They would say there's a difference between being football fit and regular fit. Is there? Where's that with boxing? How many miles? I mean, how much more fit is a boxer compared to what football players do or basketball players do?
I would say it's just a different fitness. And so where I work with a lot of football players who high school, college, or a couple in the NFL. They're dying here, but I mean, if I took a boxer and went into their workout, they would die there. But so it's a different avenue of fitness. Going back to what you were saying about the kind of the rage room, I just thought of this. We have probably, seriously, 6, 7, 8, maybe more nurses who come here. Mm-hmm. And they're coming here right after they're 12. Yeah, and so I just know when it's one of those days they'll walk in, they don't say nothing, they're punching harder, and so, and just getting to know them, like, okay, so what do you do? And they're like, I'm an ER nurse. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
Bed pants,
yeah.
Bed pants,
and so, it's a great release. They walk out of here, they feel, they have that feeling of fulfillment, and they let that go. Whatever was bothering them, they let it go in the bag or the mitts or the assault bike, as this guy does.
I like that. So there is we could safely say that this can also be a tool in the battle against mental health.
Yes.
Right? If it's like football, and I know you guys have heard this too, it's the only sport where you can hit somebody and not go to jail. Same thing with boxing. Same thing with getting your frustrations out. You can come here, unleash on the bag, and go home because you hit something with your hand, and some of us feel better when we do that instead of hitting a person, right, or taking it out on yourself. This is a great way. How much is it the start? What's the monthly? Let's get the business side.
Yeah, absolutely. So before anyone ever starts at our gym, we want them to come try it out. We want them to come through, feel all of our love, feel the culture that we have here. So we offer a free 3-day trial. So you come in here, you walk to the front desk, talk to one of us brothers at the desk, and we'll get you set up. Come try it out.
Wow.
Make sure you actually like it and you know what you're getting into, because we want to show you how much fun it is, one, how much of a workout you're going to get, and two, it's just fun. Like you're looking at the clock, looking at the hour, you look down, punch the bag a couple times, you look up, your session's already done. You've already gone through a full workout, gained those skills and gained those techniques.
I would also venture to say that with Christmas parties right around the corner, New Year's Eve parties right around the corner, family Christmas parties, this could probably be a fast way to get in shape for those Christmas photos. I'm just saying, right? No. If we talking about getting in shape, we're talking about being healthy. Everybody says it. Let's come and get your Christmas. Blah, blah, blah. Why not, right?
Yeah. I thought we were going different. I thought we were going how to like settle the beef at Christmas.
Oh wow!
We'll get you trained up.
Wow!
Before you see Uncle over there say something.
Along with this taro and palusami, we good, man. Lupulu, some manioke. Yeah. But no, thank you. So there's affordable things that we can get to. What about the ladies? I got to ask about the ladies because, you know, you said you built a place, you guys put the place together so that everyone can feel welcome, feel safe. In boxing gyms, it's predominantly guys. What is it that you guys are doing that's different here that might make your female clients or customers feel more comfortable and more at ease?
And that's an everyday thing. That's not, you know, us as the staff, we gotta set the bar, set the example of how it's ran here. And when situations do arise, which they do weekly, daily even, we just do our best to, you know, show them the way that we want it to be here. But again, our number one goal is to make everyone feel welcome. And, you know, you come here, you're family.
Do you have female coaches? Do you have female trainers? Do you have female boxers or people that are participants? Clients, sorry,
Yes.
customers.
Oh, tons. We have female boxers even who fight for me. And as far as female staff, we're working on that.
Okay. Well, the address one more time and website one more time?
Yes, 2710 South Lemo Circle in South Salt Lake, and you can find us at champsgymslc.com.
It's a beautiful spot. Any room, any ideas or plans for expansion? I mean,
100%.
I have a feeling this thing's going to take off for you guys, seriously.
Yes, yeah, we're already filling up fast. In about an hour from now, this whole room will be full with bodies, just going at it, learning from Coach Sione. And so, yeah, this is it. We've been open about a month and a half. We're already looking forward to the next couple years to see how fast and how far we can grow this thing, build a community, really, just how fast we can build our family.
If you haven't already caught, these guys have a fun side to them, and so we're going to end on that note. Gentlemen, if you wouldn't mind, what fruit would you be and why? If you were a fruit, what fruit would you be? Wow, you just passed the mic to the older brother.
I'm gonna say watermelon.
Okay.
Why? I love watermelon otai. So.
That was my answer.
Okay, wow.
Sorry, Coach.
I'm a coconut. I'm hard on the outside and soft on the inside.
Oh. What the? That's why he's not a boxer. Wait. Come on, Kwai. What you got?
So, I don't know if I can compare myself to a fruit.
You can say it in Fijian so we won't know what you're saying.
Oh, okay, one no. I'm a bangane. If you know, you know.
I kind of have an idea of what it is. Languages are similar.
No, thank you so much for sharing your family legacy and also sharing your love and culture of the sport, passing it on to the next generation. Cindy and I have talked about this, you know, that once you get to a point, it is so crucial to make sure that we leave something for the next generation. I love, just a quick example. Thank you for putting up the pictures of local fighters and also fighters that you guys connect to instead of just all of the legends, right? Mm-hmm. And to me, that tells me that the spirit of family, the spirit of union is really governing what the heck you guys are doing. I haven't been in a more cleaner gym. I mean, and I know you guys are still in your honeymoon stage, but this is, I felt welcome, instantly felt welcome when I came, and I think you guys are onto something. In closing, the four of you, who would you like to, I mean, what have you guys said? You're standing on the shoulders of your ancestors. Who would you guys like to thank as far as making this possible individually? We'll start with our middle brother.
Yes, I'm going to steal my grandpa before anyone else does. Solid example. A gentle giant. So humble. So patient with each and every one of us as we were growing up. But yet knowing that he can just put us in the shape when we need it.
I'm going to say everyone who's here a part of Champs Gym, you know, ever since we started, we've had so many people reach out to us, help us, volunteer their time, their talents, not just our families, but, you know, members that are here, other people who aren't even blood related to us. And I've just really felt everyone's love and kindness and generosity since we've started this, since we opened, you know, a couple months ago. So to everyone here who isn't blood family, blood related, who is still coming through and, you know, treating us like family and helping us, you know, achieve our goals. So really appreciate everyone, you know, in the community for doing that.
I'm gonna have to say our dad. He took care of a lot of things in the gym. He just knows how to do everything, knows how to paint, knows how to literally take care of this whole gym and really get the shine that it deserves. And without him, that would have been very hard to do.
I'm going to say my family, my dad, my siblings, they just always supported me and gave me my confidence. And so like, whatever they make me feel, I want to bring here and make everyone feel, or provide that for everyone to feel. And so I've been blessed and lucky to have a great family and mentors to have within my own family.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. I hope the ancestors on the other side have a chance to see you guys pulling up your names, your family names, and building this legacy. That's what I wanted to end with, is that from the four of you, what I can tell for sure someone will gain from here is the confidence. That's from the four. Y'all are extremely confident, and I know that by teaching and the way you guys teach to whoever your students and clients are, they're also gonna get that confidence. So thank you so much for leaving a legacy for the next generation to take and build on. It's not a wall. There's no limit. You guys have done really, really good. Thank you again. If you wouldn't mind, please click like and share. This video is going to be saved on the video library, so that way you can go back in and reference any of those things. If you got kids who are struggling and they need a outlet, if you got a mom who wants to train because she just wants to beat up her kids, no, just kidding. In the ring, friendly fire. Or you just want to have confidence like these four gentlemen, please look them up. Give it a try. They got a 3-day trial where you can take advantage. Anything in closing before we say goodbye? Y'all look like you're hungry, man. I know you got a class coming up. What can people expect if they saw this and they're going to come over here and try to jump in? Can they jump in on this next class? Or this is a training specifically for?
Yeah, they're more than welcome to jump in any class. I would say go to the website and sign up online. That way we have all the waiver and the paperwork filled out before you come in, and then that way we're ready for you to come in.
Yeah, paperwork needs to be filled out. Okay, thank you so much. Our goal here on Everyday People and Buddha's Lounge is if we can help one person through these shows, through these episodes, these podcasts, then we're doing God's work. And then what we like to tell people every day is please be kind. From the Champs Gym, the Thompson family and the Poa family, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys Friday for Everyday People, Utah Pacifica chapter. Okay, bye. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for having us on, man.
So we're still on.
I was wondering, que si il fait fait. What is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Il m'a qui a te amo, so I know I'm on your mind. Bell to microphone, where do we go? Get one more in one more time. For your touch so very much that I need when you're around me. The way you make me feel, the way your love is real. Oh no, no, my darling, me, my darling.